Hmm. Alright, so things are coming along, I think. Oh, it's on this. Alright. Well, we're trying some stuff, so it's not final. Don't worry, sorry if the game is loud or if you're getting worried. Scratchin Melody. Just changing some settings here, don't worry. And let's do this thing public. This is silly, I've never done a live stream. So this is silly to me. Let's see if it shows up now. I think it should. Let's check out my videos. Am I live now? Can I go now? Oh, hey, look at that. Seems to be working. Give me a moment here. Let's see how the audio is. Please hold a moment while I check the audio. I'm new at this, please have some patience. Man, how behind am I? I don't hear anything yet. Maybe now? Maybe now? How about now? Maybe now? Alright. I'm a professional video maker, I promise. Here we go. I think it should be okay for now. I've never used OBS. Okay, testing the audio for one last time before I share the link. Okay, it appears to be honky dory. I'm gonna share the link now and just see what happens. I'm gonna keep my phone nearby and gonna copy the link and share it on a Discord server. I'm gonna share it on the Flux Discord server. Okay, I'm just gonna go from here. And whatever happens, happens. Thank God the controller works. So, sorry for the rumbling in the background. I'm heading towards my desk now. Just moving some stuff around. Oh, and there we go. We're setting up shop here now. So okay. I see you. How you doing? Can you hear me all right? How's the game volume? How's my audio? Game's a little quiet. Okay, I tried. I was testing this yesterday and the game was a little loud, so let me test it. Is it okay like this? Better? Nice. Okay. So let me tell you a thing or two about this game. It's called Scratchin Melodii and it's inspired by Parappa the Rapper. And I've seen some YouTubers playing it. Nah, I didn't delve into it too much. Yeah, it is a little bit of a bitch. I don't know if you've heard of this game. I played through the stages already, but it's just because I wanted to test the controller. It's a little janky, the game itself is a little janky, but I think I can manage. We can try playing this, and I also have Holocure, which is a Hololive inspired game. So I guess let's give this a try. I'm tempted. I'm kind of tempted to just do the stages instead of the story, but what the heck, let's do story. It's a demo anyways. Oh, the cursor is in the way. Sorry. So apparently it saved my story because I already played this. So let's try deleting this and I mean I was testing everything but I didn't test that. I feel kinda dumb now, but clear all save data. Did I do it? Hopefully it worked. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Hello, Melody. Can you see us? Can you hear us? Can you comprehend us? We are your retro advisors. To repeat a bar, repeat the buttons that I pressed on my bar.
So as you can see, these are synthesized voices,
Press the buttons on your bar to support mine.
kind of like Vocaloids. So it's a little garbled at times, but there are subtitles, so you can understand the songs if you read the subtitles, I guess.
Let's try it out.
I'm using a knockoff controller, by the way, so it's a little weird. You can also improvise, so you can go, and it still gave me points. So there's the tutorial. Nothing too advanced, but it's a little different from Parappa, so if you're used to Parappa, it trips you up a little. Also, the art style is, I think it's very cute, but it's also, I don't know, it reminds me of something. I'm not sure what. Kind of like, there was this cartoon named Poppycat and Bee. It kind of has that Twitter, Tumblr kind of style. WarioWare? Yeah, a little bit. No photo of my friends that used to babysit me. Bee and Poppycat, that's the one. Okay, so because I already played this game, I know that you can surf around with this thing, but I can just get it here. Even though I already had it. Reminds me of Earthbound a little bit, at least this beginning. Because you wake up in your house and it's like your mom's calling you downstairs. I think it's a little intentional. Dancing Flower? I've never seen that in an indie game before. I don't know about you. A lot of pink and light blue. I wonder why. Palm trees do not dance. Yeah, it's not like they're tropical or something. Oh. Ages. Is that my name? Nice layering. Just to be an asshole, nice layering. This is a beta, by the way. Apparently there was an older edition in 2021, but this is the very first time I'm hearing of this game. Let's not stall anymore, let's just play the game. Okay. You know, I always thought it was kind of strange that as a child you could commit certain crimes and you wouldn't be in that much of a problem. Okay, so literal community service. Okay. So there's our mission. Just work for people because we got in some trouble over graffiti. Yeah, I feel like not telling children that they could get away with shit would also benefit to keeping them in line. But juvenile detention centers are still a thing, so... Yeah, I suppose. I never committed, like, nothing too major, so... Edamame. Ready to head out, ready to head out, ready to head out. So yeah, it's triangle to say yes in this, so it's a little backwards for me. But the action button is still X. I don't know, I think it's kinda smart so you don't confirm a decision by accident. Oh. I didn't burn the skull down, but I did break a glass. Like a window. It wasn't really me though. By the way, there's a dead child here, but I mean, since when do we care about them? Some more cars. I like this face. Do you turn around? I'm so slow while walking. Sometimes if you roam around strange places, you'll find a mystical bubble. Okay, so these are like the treasure boxes in this world. But what is cool about it is that you have to play a little Simon Says with them. And you have to do it in rhythm. You can just go. You can just brute force it, like doing it quickly. Look. See, you have to be in rhythm. So I think it's kind of interesting. There we go. I'm not gonna equip this one because I don't know. I think it's like the very first sticker, and it's a little like, how do you say? I don't want to say pussy shit, but I'm just gonna say that. I kind of like playing the game raw, like without too much help. Because in Parappa you didn't get power-ups or anything. Biggie Cheesecake. I like her hair, by the way. The aesthetic of these two kind of reminds me of Jet Set Radio. So yeah, these guys are into graffiti as well. Yeah, Kingdom Key only, critical mode. I don't know, I feel like this game is a little tongue-in-cheek with the... Like, oh, the government is bad and you're getting a job and like, oh, graffiti is art, what's wrong with it? Like, I don't know, it's kind of funny though. It's just lighthearted enough. So first stage, by the way, fair warning, I think the first song is kind of the worst one of the demo. So have a little patience. That's just me talking, I mean, it's all pretty good, considering it's like a demo and a very indie game. I'm gonna do some improvising in the next one. I lost points there. So you don't have to go too crazy. It's a little strange, I don't know. The next one, the next stage, by the way, I think it's the best one of the demo, so the contrast is gonna be out there. Oh no, yeah, I agree that the graffiti is art, but it's like, I mean, you can't just paint it everywhere. I mean, that's what some people argue, I don't know. It's a big thing in my country as well. One time a couple of people graffitied our house and we were like, well, I guess, and we just painted all over it. The sweet seedlings. By the way, there's a mailbox here. Now, if you copy exactly what they say, like they'll give you points and it's great. Like, you'll most likely clear the stage as long as you are fairly accurate. But the idea behind it is that they give you plenty of room to improvise, and if you do it on beat and it sounds good enough, they'll give you more points. That's why I only got like a D, even though I was fairly accurate. But yeah, you really gotta go crazy. But it's risky, it's very risky. This guy tells you about it, by the way. I could have just read this title. Yeah, these subtitles, I mean. I used to always just do exactly what the bar said, but did you know you can get even more points if you put your own spin into it? For example, if I'm oh, yeah, you see, you gotta be like consistent with it. You can just press, I don't know, like circle, triangle, circle, circle, circle. You can't spam. You gotta have some structure to it. I know I didn't want to say it, but it looks exactly like a Steven Universe character. Especially like the later ones, like from Future or something like that. That's that's kind of what I mean when I say this game is kind of has that Tumblr Twitter air about it. By the way, something that I think this game really needs, like the map is great and all, but a little radar right here on the top left would go a long way. I get kind of lost sometimes because, listen, I can go down the street here, but I can't step over this green grass. So it's a little like, so did I go there or not? You kinda gotta know, you kinda have to know these streets by heart. But like I've mentioned before, it's just a demo. A lot of these NPCs are just flavor text. Some of them give you like actual advice. But I don't know, it's a pretty simple game. You don't need to know much about it. Reminds me of Snowden. By the way, everyone has colored hair, except us for some reason. I guess we gotta look kind of plain, but I like it. Very pastel. Oh, suddenly Dragon Ball. Pitaya. By the way, pitaya is Spanish for dragon fruit, so you can see where this is coming from. Yeah, they're basically telling me like, if you mess up, don't worry. You can just improvise and maybe they'll give you points if you're good enough. Should I talk to this person? Isn't this the kind of person that you avoid usually? Like in school? I'm sorry. I was this kid, so... Hi. Oh. Hi. 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 Enough messing around, second stage. Someone is nearby. SpongeBob loving ass. This person literally uses all of the SpongeBob memes. Mac waves. I think you're gonna like this song, Flux. I'm not gonna improvise much in them. Just I I wanna play it like normal.
Peace, oops, and ascension. Peace, oops, and ascension. Waves of the water break down the tension. Waves of the water break down the tension.
The songs are super short, by the way, but they get increasingly hard. And you're really gonna see that with the next stage. It's gonna suck. This is where I watch my parents die, Melody. So yeah, she malfunctions and just stays here. Which is funny because, I guess kind of spoilers, but she's the only one that has like a real human voice, while the others are just like Vocaloids. This very vertical beach reminds me of Pokemon. Mostly the third generation, which I never completed. The only generation I've never completed. Too much water. So this character in particular, I can really see she looks like a WarioWare character. Rising 4 tens trumpets. Yeah, all these people are soulless. My crush eats at McWave's every day. I need to work there so I can get closer to him. This is like a Mimi line, but I unironically kind of think like this. Pretty savage. This is the hardest song in the game, by the way. It's gonna suck for me. Like a cutesy Mona. Yeah, I guess the orange hair. Reminds me of, yeah, like the Wii characters more than the Game Boy Advance.
Baking cookies for my love. I stir and mix. Baking cookies for your love. I stir and mix. He deserves icing and sprinkles. Yes, all of it. Exactly unless there's butter. Then I'm choosing. What will I do if he hates me? I really want. Will baked goods set his heart free? I don't know. I want him to be mine for our feelings to combine. I wanna.
This is the one I saw a clip of. Yeah. It's pretty memorable. By the way, I don't know if I have my head in the gutter, but I really hate this measuring thing for the grade, because it reminds me of like a colon, and that thing is poop. Like, it just looks like that to me. I'm sorry. I don't know how it looks full. Once I got like a little bit over half, and there was some light blue, so maybe it looks like something later, but I don't know what this is supposed to be, like a screw on its side? I don't know. A nasty used, Oh. I was about to ask, why would it be brown if it's like a condom, but then I answered myself. So... So we are making friends along the way. Single tree in the middle of nowhere. And here's another treasure box. She forgets the sugar. Sugar is bad for you. Oops. Nope, I did it wrong. There we go. I equipped this last time, but I'm not gonna do it again. It just gives you some more accuracy, so you can mess up more. And it's coffee, so I'm obsessed with coffee in real life. I am milk pro after all, so I go with coffee. I love this pose. And this is a banana person. They also have like blue pants, so it kinda looks like Minion inspired. Yeah, some quirky indie game text there. Kofi is gracious. I agree, man. By the way, I love the design of this character. So all other free pass battles were just rivals. This is a boss fight. There's a major difference in that, but I'll tell you later. At least from what I've seen. This is my stream, my rules. Oops. Yeah, compared to Parappa, it's a little hard to read the lines, like where you're supposed to be pressing buttons and when it's their turn. But might just be me. I don't know. It's a new game. Looks like a Salty Dan character design. I don't know who the Salty Dan is, but I'm gonna agree with you. Kinda looks like Dan Abidan with a clown cosplay. Microsoft Sam, by the way. Let me show you how to scratch it. Yeah, it's also a little weird for me to use the analog stick for the directional presses, because I usually use the D-pad, and this D-pad does not respond well. It's a knockoff controller and it's a little dirty. I don't know. Just gotta get used to it, I guess. Abracadaniel. And that's the demo for now, and you can go follow this person on Twitter. I used to follow I don't remember who. It was somebody from an indie game and they kept spamming, so I stopped following them, but This person seems alright and they really care about this game. If you visit the itch.io page, um, they tell you certain ways to set up the controller, because when I tried to set up the controller to play this, it was a little janky, and you really need a controller in my opinion, because the keyboard default option, it's really bad, because I don't know, it's like WASD like always, but then you gotta scratch with no, WASD are for scratching, and the vocals are like I really don't know. I tried to do it, but I couldn't, so I just got the controller. Yeah, you can use the D-pad. It's just my controller. It's a little fucky. So I hope you liked that, and I have some other games we can play. But I'm gonna go in free play mode, and I'm going to improvise a little more. I'm not gonna be as accurate with the notes, just so we can have fun with it. So yeah, all these three rival battles, and this one is a boss. In the Parappa games, if you had a good enough flow, you would get cool mode. Yeah, more than one game. Yesterday I was testing the waters with OBS because it's my first time using it as a live stream. So hopefully it will go right. I don't know, it's not rocket science, so we can manage. So yeah, you can reach like a cool mode with the boss character. I haven't been able to do it, but I've seen people do it online. Let's play Nami again. The Windows Macintosh stage. Windows Macintosh.
Waves of the water break down the tension.
It's pretty hard to improvise with the scratches, because the D-pad kind of goes everywhere. And in Parappa you only use like triangle X, circle, square, and the triggers, but you never use the D-pad. I don't know, I'm pretty new to this game, so I'm probably gonna be playing it a little bit more off stream. And if I can manage to, I don't know, like reach A ranks and go into cool mode with the boss, maybe I'll stream it again, just for fun. Sounds beating melody, I'll give it a try when I finally swallow my pride and come back from hiatus. Why are you swallowing your pride? Did you do something bad last stream that I didn't realize? Did you get into a Twitter drama that I didn't realize? I'm gonna be muting the desktop and the game app so I can switch games. I just disappeared for 3 months. Man, that's that's how we do around these places, okay? I usually disappear as well. And being quite frank, I should be doing other stuff than streaming, but I don't know, I wanted to try at least once. Okay, so we are gonna try this other game. Let's see if you can hear it and see it. Hopefully you can. I gotta go check my stream because I'm new at this, so a little. Can you see the game on stream? Cause I can't. Okay, so shit. How about now? Nah, I think I'm gonna do a different window because this isn't working. Game. This should work. It's not working. So this rocks. Oh, I think I. No? No visuals yet. Right? Yeah, I don't see anything on my screen. Nothing yet. I apologize. I'm really not used to this. So settings maybe? Nope. I'm gonna mute it so you don't go crazy. No audio. No visuals. We're doing great. Okay, now you can see my desktop. This isn't too great, but I think Well, let me try with the game again. Just... No, I'm using the game option because I tried with the desktop yesterday and it was kind of laggy and you could see like too much from my end. So I didn't want to risk it. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Please work. Otherwise, I'll do the desktop. I guess it doesn't matter that much. Nothing yet, right? Yeah, I have a Cream the Rabbit desktop. It's pretty cool actually. Screw it, I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna use the full desktop because I took precautions and I've hidden anything like too personal. So let's do the desktop. I should look at some tutorials after this, but I mean I did look at some of them, but nothing too crazy. So we're gonna do... Oh, wait, I forgot the audio. There we go. That should work. Oh yeah, the desktop. I'm gonna show you the image just for shits and giggles. So this is made by Xiaomix, and I really like this art style because it's very reminiscent of the Game Boy Advance and the Sonic Adventure games. And it's pretty funny in my opinion. I don't know, I didn't know what to put there. By the way, I freaking died on stream. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's play the game before I die again. Oh. So, Flux, how much do you know about Hololive? Because I know basically everything. Nah, not everything, but I'm a pretty big fan. Let's wait on the title screen because there's a little story before it. Here's the story. Okay, so the fans went crazy with love, and we gotta beat the shit out of them as the VTubers. So, nothing new here. If you don't know anything about VTubers, that's okay. Do you know the game Vampire Survivors? Because this game is heavily inspired by it, at least the gameplay elements. By the way, it's gonna be a little easier for me because I went kind of crazy and got all the upgrades. I grinded for like 4 days in a row. So yeah, I have a lot of damage, a lot of speed, specials, all that. IBN has a bird, shark, detective, green reaper, octopus, mouse, owl, and some other ones. But one already graduated, the two health and business. Yep, that's pretty much it. At least for the EN side of the thing, which only normies know, so not throwing shade, but bro. Oh yeah, this is Achan. Is like she's like the manager. Well, not so much like a manager slash producer on the company. She is Japanese, but she also speaks pretty good English. And I have all the characters. I had to roll for them because this is half a gacha game. Because it's an anime game, so it has to be gacha, right? The first row is Hololive English Generation 1, and this is Hololive English Generation 2. Plus Project Hope. She's basically like all of them, but she's also a very great singer. She mostly sings. I mean, she streams like any other VTuber, but the emphasis on her being on a different category is that she focuses on singing. She has a lot of original songs and all that. Pikami is not Hololive. But this is the gamers branch from Hololive JP. Here's Corone, which you most likely know. And this is the Generation 0 of Hololive. They kind of got together before Hololive was really an established thing. So they were indie VTubers and they got together in this company. It was basically founded by her, Tokino Sora. But we're not here for a lesson, right? We're here to play. I'm a bit of a simp, not gonna lie. Which is weird because I always I didn't like watching like Twitch and all that, like watching girls on stream, but I don't know, it's kind of endearing. By the way, if you wanna know why this one is popular, I can't say it on stream. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so you choose, Flux. Which one do you want me to pick? I have all the alt outfits, by the way. Oops. This is the one that graduated, by the way. Do you want me to choose a character? Like any request? The mouse. The mouse is really good because she has a really busted special. And her gimmick is that she uses RNG. So she throws a couple of dice, and depending on what she rolls, it's the damage that we do. Callie is a pretty well-rounded character. She's pretty OP for first-timers, so it should be okay. Let's use Callie. I'm gonna use her other outfit because I think it's more her, honestly. Let's play the first stage, just because. Yeah, I remember this happening. It has a little bit of slowdown. It might be because I'm capturing the whole desktop and not just the app, but I tried to make that happen and it just wouldn't. I guess I gotta fiddle around with it a little bit more. These are Shrimps. These are Gargura's fanbase. And they are the easiest enemy in the game. Not making any statements. Just saying that they are plenty. By the way, all of the songs in the background, they are original Hololive songs. This one is called Suspect. So we have three things that we can do here. This is an ability, this is a weapon, and this is an item. And this is our main weapon, the very first one. And they are all good because she's basic. You really want to prioritize upgrading your main weapon because it can awaken and it does a shit ton of damage. The abilities are very good, especially this one. This one is super busted. But the very first thing I do, if I have the chance, because this is all random, is get a healing item. And this one has a 30% chance of healing us each time we kill a character, so I'm gonna go with it. You can combine certain weapons to do a collab, and it's pretty interesting actually. But you gotta level up the weapons to the max before you can do that. It's pretty hard to do. By the way, these horns are from another VTuber. Everything is a reference in case you couldn't tell. I'm gonna up my main weapon. Demon Dice. Yeah, I've seen her around. I saw her around Trash Taste. And I saw a couple of videos where she went to certain maid cafes. Those are my favorites because she goes to the more wacky ones, not just like basic, well, she's a maid. By the way, this ability, Workaholic, this is no joke, she's a freaking workaholic, I worry sometimes. It's a very... This is a fairly challenging game, by the way. I make it look easy because I played it like a million times and I have max stats, but it's really good. The round goes for 20 minutes and then you defeat a boss. I don't know if I'm gonna make like the whole round. Maybe I just wanna show a little bit of the game. Because, I don't know, I wanna check around my OBS settings some more. I wanna improve the quality of the stream. Because this isn't working too good. Well, if you wanna know more, you know who to ask. Besides Max, of course. My ability, this one is pretty useful, it just gives me a very big boost in all stats. Alright, I'm gonna use this ability. Basically creates a shock, a wave, and it's like little explosions that attacks all units. So Flux, I see that you got Splatoon 3. What do you think so far? Are you playing the story or the multiplayer? Okay, I'll check into the hotkey thing later, but I'll keep it in mind. So I know you recognize that song. all of the Hololive members, well, at least until generation 4? I don't know, I don't remember how many, but they made a very popular cover of that song. It's pretty fun. Yeah, I've been told that the story is pretty good. I've been avoiding all spoilers, so obviously no spoilers here. Um, but what worries me is the multiplayer, because you and I played the demo, and we got disconnected a bunch of times. And apparently it still happens. There are also some bugs that need to be fixed. A lot of people refuse to make the purchase because they say Splatoon 2 has better performance. But I don't know. Yeah, I know, I'm just saying in general. And I know you wouldn't. Personally, I've been playing this, and Bug Fables got an update that I didn't know about like half a year ago, in which they give you like some trophies or something like that for doing extra things in the game. And I thought I had done all of it, but I was missing some stuff, so I just did them. So it's basically what I've been playing. Share the wealth. Nah, don't worry about it. I can wait. I've always waited for games, and for Splatoon 3 specifically, I really don't mind waiting. I mean, it kinda sucks that I'm missing the Splatfest. It's the only thing that kinda sucks. But I mean, really, the game, it needs to be fixed. I hope they do, because it's one of their main IPs, so there's no way they won't do it. I mean, I hope they do fix it. Octarians. It's funny because they are called Takodachis, which is a combination of taco, octopus, and tomodachi, which means friends. It's honestly one of the better mascots in my opinion. Everybody loves the Takodachis. This is a pretty funny weapon. It's a cutting board, and it says that effectiveness is increased on certain characters. Could you guess which characters? And here's a big one. These ones are mini bosses, by the way. And they usually leave you an item after you defeat them. I'm probably gonna keep playing until I reach 10 minutes so we can see a mid-boss. Cause I don't know, I wanna look into the obvious thing. Let's see what it gives me. Gura. What do you mean, Gura? Whammy water. Eh. Oh yeah. Yeah, with the cutting board. Yeah, it works on her and also in with the octopus lady. Or the squid lady, whatever you want to call her. So I'm building up my ability because once you upgrade all your abilities, they stop showing up, and then you can focus better on what items and what weapons you want. Besides, it really buffs your attack. It makes the crowd more manageable. Is she a squid? That's a loaded question. Well, lore-wise, all you need to know is that her animal parts and all the tentacles and all of that, and they showed up first because she picked up a sketchy looking book. So that's why it happened in lore. I'm not really into VTubers because of the lore. I just like... One person described it fairly well. It's like Vine sauce, but just streamers and anime. Yeah, I can only upgrade this. By the way, this game can be a little a little bit laggy. It's free, by the way, so don't expect too much of it, even though it's really good. Like performance-wise, I don't see too many problems before, besides some slowdown. Other than that, it hasn't failed me once. It doesn't crash. It saves my progress. All of that is good. Okay, so I gotta pick a weapon right now. I'm gonna choose spider cooking because I like to combine it with a certain other weapon. Yeah, I know that Mac likes a lot of the Hololive English members. When I was starting to get into it in beginning of 2000, I'm gonna update this. When I started to get into the Hololive thing back in the day, or like the VTuber thing mostly, not just Hololive. Hololive is the brand of this one. And I remember Mac, I asked if he had watched them, and he told me just a little bit, but there were not too many English VTubers back then, so it was pretty niche. Look at this item. Reminds you of something? Wow, level 3 milk already. It just makes the weapons a bit larger and it gives you more pickup range. And I really like pickup range in this game because every little triangle counts. It's the experience in case it wasn't clear enough. A lot of people don't run pickup range, but I really like it. Yeah, I'm watching this on my cell phone and it looks really slow. By the way, if you insert a Game Shark disc, you can unlock Pikami. I've done it. I have a screenshot. I don't know if you know this vlogs, but she's my favorite one. Kind of shocking, I know. I really like the pixel art in this game. I don't remember all of the people who have worked on it, but I can tell you that a fairly popular and very talented animator that works on this is called... It's gonna sound really weird to say it out loud, but I think his name is Doodle. It's basically D-U-D-U-L. That's the name of the person. He did some animations for Game Grumps, but later he changed his focus and now he's basically a Hololive simp, mostly for Gaur Gura. So he works on this, and it's funny because all of the, well, not all of them, but a bunch of the Hololive members are playing this game on stream, and they are playing it off stream as well because they really enjoy it. And I really like it as well, not just because of the references, it's a little addicting. Sorry, I have to pause. Oh, by the way, I can show you the skills here. We have level 3 on all of them. Each character has different skills. These are Calliopes. Yeah, they basically focus on damage. And here are the collabs. If you combine some of the weapons, you get stronger weapons. The one that I like to get the first is Dragonfire. Then I get usually Broken Dreams and BL Fujoshi. After that, whatever comes. It's getting really hot in my room. But only 2 more minutes and the mid-boss shows up, and I think I'm gonna leave it like that. This is fun. I've never really tried to stream for anybody, and one of the main reasons that I want to do it is because, well, I've been speaking English for a very long time, but I never ever like speak using my voice. I just read it, I write it a lot, I even think in English mostly, but I'm really out of practice with speech, so I want to improve in that. I wanted to download VR chat to maybe practice my English there, so I can sound, so I don't have like such a thick accent. It's funny because I've please show up. Come on. Tears? Tears? No freaking tears. Okay. Pick up range. So yeah, I've been using English for a very long time, but I never speak it. I never use my voice. To be fair, I rarely use my voice. When speaking Spanish, I'm a very quiet person, but I want to improve in this. I want better communication. I want a better accent. I want to better myself in that way. And well, this looks like a fun way to do it. And I always wanted to try to be a content creator. I don't know if this is what I will do as a content creator, but I guess it's a step in the right direction. And I have some free time. Not too much free time, just a little bit. Yeah, I guess. Didn't mean to get so personal there, I guess. Just my favorite. My favorite one is Amano Picami from Bum's Project. Can you believe that shit? So yeah, I didn't mean to get like too personal there, but I don't know, it's just kind of what I want to do. I've been very afraid of trying new things for a long time, but fuck it. I'm getting a little too old to be afraid, you know? Like, just fucking do it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I just wanna have fun. So since Flux is catching up with the double speed, which it has to be hell by the way, because with this thick ass accent, it's gonna be very difficult to understand me. You know what's fun? If I exaggerate my American accent, I'm probably gonna sound better, but I want to be like more natural, because I can just go, this is my speaking voice, and I really like this game. I really hope you enjoy watching me play. Like, that doesn't work. These weapons suck, by the way. What the fuck? I used all my rerolls already. Gonna use the special. The special cooldown. Wait, let me read that comment. You have a decently big accent, but honestly, it's not thinking that says that you are hard to understand. If anything, the only thing that makes you hard to understand is your soft-spoken. Yeah, that happens. I'm also not alone at home. I'm not home alone. I'm not Macaulay Culkin right now. So I'm a little bit shyer in that way, because I at least know that my brother is probably hearing me. And my mom is probably sleeping, so I'm not gonna be like, hey guys, welcome back to another Let's Play of Holocure. Like, even then I held back. Oh, this is Fubusila, by the way. One of the many mascots of Shirakami Fubuki, and she is first generation. She has been around for a while, and she read one of my comments once, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my god, it's like a literal celebrity read my comment. Not that I'm too much into like the worshipping, idly, like Hollywood lifestyle and all of that, like, oh my god, but I don't know, I liked her, so it's pretty cool that she read my comment. I even have the stream in which she did it in my favorites. I hope you like burps, because I just did that with the audio. Like, you're perfectly clear and your enunciations are pretty dang clear, so you don't have much to worry about in that regard. It's just a matter of every now and then lower your voice. Oh, every now and then I lower my voice. Yeah. That might happen to me when I speak Spanish as well, so I'm gonna speak Spanish for a while just to mess up with Flux. Bueno, ahora estamos matando a los Investigators y tenemos aquí a los Takodachis y los KFP, que son los del fanbase de Kiara. Solía seguir mucho a Kiara antes, Ella era mi Oshi en cuanto a Hololive EN. Ahora es Gura y sé que es un poco enorme de mi parte, pero bueno, ya todos sabemos que tiene su appeal. I just combined words. Hey man, no shame in being excited for someone not really seeing you. Yeah, I know. By the way, I think it was it this year? Or... Yeah, this year. Proton John from the Runaway Guys and from the Something Awful forums, I guess. He replied to one of my comments saying, I know you saw it because I sent it to you and everything. But I was like, hell yeah, this is one of... I mean, I wasn't expecting him to interact with me ever, but I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. Someday I'll get you a Conroy's attention. Like I'll do something funny or I'll... And it'll be great. But I don't know, like I mentioned, I really don't like idolizing people, it's mostly for fun. And I suppose most of us have followed an influencer and they came out to be a horrible person later. So it's like, well, it's also kind of wise to not get too close. Speaking of Parappa, by the way, since we were playing Melody a little bit while ago, Dread Fox, who is the voice of Parappa, added me on Facebook because I was in a fan group, and he told me happy birthday, glad you like my work and all of that. And then I started to investigate a little bit more about him, and he got kind of angry at a fan because a fan paid him money, like $100, which is a lot for a fan project, to do some voice lines, and he never did. At least that's what I understand. I don't know the full story, right? So yeah, it got a little crazy, and people were calling him a scammer, and I was like, I'm gonna remove this person from my Facebook now. It's kind of funny, I don't know. Keep your distance. Otherwise, you'll be cancelled. Yeah. I don't know, do you have any stories like that? Like interacting with your favorite influencers or, I don't know, YouTubers, voice actors, animators? I remember you told me one of your favorite animators replied to you on Twitter or a YouTube comment, I don't remember, and you were very psyched about it. And I was like, yay. This is a very mindless game now that I'm playing it on stream. I usually play this when I was listening to some old Game Grumps episodes because I was feeling nostalgic for some reason, I don't know. I wanted to watch them play Super Mario Sunshine because I kind of wanted to play Sunshine, but I already cleared it, so I don't know, guess I just wanted to hear it and watch it. I wasn't too much in the mood of playing it. Just wanted to be around it, I guess. Oh yeah, I remember you met Matt and Ryan and you took a photo with them. I was so happy to see that. They are so good. Yeah, my Pikami responses. She has given me like a couple of hearted comments, and I was just like, this is peak right now. Nothing can, nothing better than this. Oh, speaking of crowning achievements, like getting noticed by your favorite VTuber, like the big fat loser that I am. Um, I don't know if I told you this, but I was very nervous about my final university project. I already did I already did it and it was approved and people liked it. And it was perhaps even the best one in the class. I mean, not the class, the 4 people that presented the final project. So I'm pretty okay with it. I'm feeling more confident. It's part of why I'm doing this. Like, perhaps a lot of things, a lot of judgments, a lot of my fears are just inside my head, so I'm just gonna put myself out there some more. So yeah, I finished the final project. I just have to do like a written test, which is in like a couple weeks. And then my graduation should be alright. Only took a couple more years due to COVID. But hey, that affected everyone, not just me. Yeah, she basically wants to be my wife right now, but I don't know, I don't have time for these women. These women. Just kidding. Just being an asshole right now. Maybe I'll finish this round, just the first stage. The slowdown is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It happened a lot in the beginning, but right now it's looking decent. It is a little weird because to the left of the stage, of the screen I should say, there's a little bit of my desktop. You can still see it and it bothers the fuck out of me, but we can manage. I'm not even talking much about the game now that I realize. These little clocks are cronies, auto cronies. They are their fanbase. And they are the toughest enemies here, at least when it comes to defense. And they come at you in certain patterns and rows. They're kinda hard to defeat. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why these deadbeats, the skeletons, and chum bodies, the shrimps, look different, it's because they are based on what was it? Yeah, a music video that Calliope Mori and Gargura did. It's called Q, and it's animated very nicely. It is a little cringe, but if you're watching VTubers, you're expected to delve into cringe, right? You are one with the cringe. Dude, imagine being a VTuber, like, non-ironically. Like, when you're watching it, it's great, but sometimes you gotta go like, oh, Baka, and you're like, why the fuck? I grew up in Wisconsin, I don't need to be doing this shit. Nothing wrong with that. Things outside the game is what keeps your attention. Yeah, I agree with you. I guess it's the difference between a playthrough and a let's play. Even though this is a stream, but you know what I'm saying. Speaking of let's plays, I'm really happy that Nintendo Capri-san is let's playing Bug Fables right now. Like, honestly, many people say that Paper Mario is dead, and I'm kind of... Yeah, sorry Wisconsin, it's just the first American place that I thought about. Imagine getting cancelled by Wisconsin. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, the Bug Fables let's play. Yeah, many people say that Paper Mario is kind of dead, and I agree with that because basically the I don't remember if it was Shigeru Miyamoto or someone that is very high up in the Nintendo board of managers and creative writing. They said that they couldn't go too crazy with the designs of the... They have to remain kind of on model. So no more Goombella, no more Goombario, no more flashy Koopa Troopas and all of that. And it's like, well, that was like the heart of the game, so... But Bug Fables. The only thing that I could kind of have against Bug Fables... Oh, finally the tears. Is that I'm not too crazy about the art style. It's not bad. Oh, by the way, here comes a weapon combination. I leveled up this to the maximum level, and I can combine them to make a stronger weapon. And this is freaking broken. Just a stream of fire, any direction you want. Oh yeah, the art style in Bug Fables. Oh, I got a rare item. Three boxes instead of one. The art style in Bug Fables is a little bit... They played it safe because they look like paper. And obviously you want your Paper Mario-like game to feel like paper, right? But bugs themselves are very intricate. Like they have a lot of shell and patterns and all type of crazy shit like that. So it looks a little clashing. I kept confusing the characters with like the NPCs or like the secondary characters because they looked too much alike. But besides that, the gameplay is absolutely wonderful. It's challenging but very player safe. Like it's not too demanding. And the dialogue has a lot of personality. It feels... I don't know, it feels like it's not forced, you know? It feels so genuine. And fun fact, it was made by a small group of people in Panama. So it's a Latino product. So that also kind of engages me more. I want to show more support to Latino game designers. And they made a very high quality product. I really do think that. If they make another one, I just hope they can get a better art style. Nothing against the guy that designed the bugs. The designs themselves are very fine, they're very cute, they're very nice. But it needs, I don't know, it needs a little bit more zhuzh. Panama. Oye chico mamá huevo, ¿qué estás haciendo tú estando en Panamá? That was a Panamanian accent. Not really. That was more like a Cuban, El Salvador, I don't know. What about you, Flux? What have you been playing? Besides Splatoon 3, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna make it to the 20 minutes, I think. Just so you can see the final boss. I mean, the final boss of stage 1. I'm not too crazy about my items right now. The weapons are fine, but the items aren't too good. Like the horns and the milk are ones that I usually pick up, but the idol dress I usually don't use much because I don't use my special. The body pillow. Back for Blood. I don't know what that is. And yeah, you've been playing that Final Fantasy a lot. I I don't know if you know this, but I have never ever played a Final Fantasy game. The closest thing would be like Kingdom Hearts. And I only played the first one, Chain of Memories, and Kingdom Hearts 2. After that, I didn't play anything. I just know the story because I watched my brother play, and I watched you as well. I never played 7. I never played any of this for Nintendo ones. Not even like a spin-off or anything. I guess Kingdom Hearts is a spin-off. If you try hard enough. Okay, so I maxed out these 2 weapons again. I mean, new weapons. And Spider Cooking plus CEO's Tears makes Broken Dreams. Ain't that what I need? That sounds very nice actually. Is it me or are we getting a lot of spiritual successor things because the AAA companies just don't want to make them anymore, or they don't know how? Indie games have really been like kicking ass lately. At least that's how I feel, and I'm very happy about that. I've always been very pro indie gaming. I cannot wait for Pizza Tower, by the way. The spiritual successor of the Wario games. The animation is just so freaking good. It has so much genuine charm. I never played Left 4 Dead, by the way. I only played like Team Fortress 2. Mostly because it was free, I guess. But I've seen gameplay of it. It looks very good, especially with friends. It's a bit of a mindless game because it's zombies, but it's genuinely hard, so you gotta keep your wits about you. You can't be too mindless. I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's a simple premise, just guns on zombies. Like, what else do you need? We're about to reach 20 minutes on this stage. One shot, Omori, Celeste Dust, A Hat in Time no more. Yeah, I have Omori on my wishlist on the Switch. I wanna play it, but I wanna prioritize other games. And Celeste, that's the platformer with the girl with the orange hair, or are you talking about a different Celeste? Hat in Time, I played it, but I didn't like it too much. I mean, it's very charming, very charming, but the hub world is what kills it for me. I mean, there's like too many secrets in the hub world to get to the stages, I just wanted to be a little bit more linear. That's all I wanted from that game. That's what killed it for me, honestly. I did clear it, but I bought the DLC and I never played it. Strawberries. Yeah, I don't think it's the one. Whew. We're almost done. I don't know if I'm gonna leave the bot up after this. I'm gonna check if something shady showed up in the desktop or around my OBS setup or my YouTube setup, my YouTube studio setup. I don't think I left anything there, but you never know. Besides, this is like my second time streaming. I mean, the first time that I'm doing it for real, but the second time that I'm using OBS for streaming. So, I don't know, I don't think this is like a real stream, but it has been fun. And I'm getting more used to it. By the way, look at the horde, look at the enemies, it got kind of crazy. And then they disappear because the boss is here. I'm gonna get criticals. Okay. Oh, here she is. Small Ame. And she is gonna try to ground pound me because it's an inside joke. But she's really funny. I really like how she walks. Look. It's the cutest drawing, I swear. And since I have Dragonfire, she's gonna be dead in like 2 seconds. I don't know if you've noticed these little enemies that she has. And we're done. Grinding coins in this game is freaking hell at first, by the way. I have max coins upgraded, so I got a pretty nice chunk of money. But if you're starting, it's like 600, 700 coins at best, plus the win bonus. But winning at first is kind of hard because you have no upgrades and you don't really know how the game works. So yeah, it can be challenging. I really recommend the game overall. Obviously it's way more fun if you know all the references and all, but I mean, this is free. Ground pound your mom. Yeah, you know some of them. Yeah, it is a fun game. Just to show, there are 2 more stages. Stage 2, which I couldn't clear for the longest time. And Stage 1 hard mode, which is kind of hard, but I think Stage 2 is kind of harder. You just gotta survive the first 5 minutes. The first 5 minutes of this stage is the hardest. After that, it kind of let up. And there's endless mode, which is not really endless. You get 20 minutes, and then you get to the boss. And after that, you get an extra 10 more minutes, and a bunch of mini bosses start showing up in bigger hordes. So you gotta start holding them up and fighting them. And when you reach 30 minutes, you get basically instant killed by a certain monster. So it's not really endless. Just 10 more minutes. So yeah, if you wanna waste your life like I have, go for it. Thank you, Flux. Yeah, maybe we can try doing this. Maybe I'll try doing like art or some other thing like that. Okay, you gotta go. I'm gonna end the stream anyways, but thank you for showing up, and thanks for the support, and thanks for being my friend as always. I hope you have a great night, and goodbye. Gonna be ending the stream as well. There's Scream.